We've all been there. You follow the recipe, you watch the clock, and you pull a gorgeous golden brown chicken out of the oven. It looks like a masterpiece. Everyone gathers at the table, you're feeling proud, and then you take that first bite. And it's just fine. All that work for a flavor that doesn't deliver. It's a huge letdown. But what if I told you the secret to mind-blowing flavor is probably already in your spice rack? This one simple, all-purpose spice rub is the ultimate fix for bland food. It's my go-to kitchen cheat code, and I'm going to show you how to make it and use it on just about everything. The best part about this rub is how simple it is. It's all about balancing 4 things: sweet, savory, spice, and salt, using spices you likely already own. So grab a bowl and let's get mixing. A great rub starts with a sweet and savory foundation. For the sweet, we're going with a 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. This does more than just add sweetness. It's the secret to creating a beautiful caramelized crust on whatever you're cooking. Next up, for that gorgeous color and a deep, smoky flavor, add 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. If you only have regular sweet paprika, that's okay too, but the smoked version adds this amazing straight-off-the-grill flavor. Now for the savory heart of our rub. We're adding 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic and 1 tablespoon of granulated onion. These are non-negotiable for that aromatic, full-bodied flavor that makes food taste complete. I always use granulated instead of powder because it's way less likely to clump. To build on that, we'll add 2 tablespoons of chili powder and 1 tablespoon of ground cumin for a warm, earthy flavor. Of course, you can't have a rub without salt and pepper. Add 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, it's a flavor enhancer, and 1 tablespoon of black pepper for that perfect little kick. Finally, for just a whisper of heat, add half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It's not enough to set your mouth on fire, just enough to make all the other flavors pop. Now just whisk it all together. I like to use my fingers to break up any little clumps of brown sugar. And that's it. In less than 5 minutes, you've got this fragrant, beautiful, all-purpose spice rub that will completely transform your meals. By the way, if you're finding this helpful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It goes a long way and I really appreciate it. Alright, we've made our magic dust, so let's talk about how to use it. Seriously, this blend is a game changer on chicken, pork, beef, fish, and even roasted vegetables. Using it is super easy. For meats like chicken thighs or pork chops, first pat the surface dry with a paper towel. Using it is super easy. For meats like chicken thighs or pork chops, first pat the surface dry with a paper towel. Then, just sprinkle the rub generously over all sides. Don't be shy, and even though it's called a rub, you don't have to get aggressive. Just pat it gently so it sticks. Pro tip: brushing the meat with a little bit of oil first really helps the rub adhere. A good starting point is about 1 to 2 tablespoons of rub per pound of meat. For the best flavor, let the seasoned meat rest for at least 30 minutes before you start cooking. If you've got the time, cover it and let it hang out in the fridge for a few hours. It acts like a dry marinade and lets those flavors sink in even deeper. For veggies, it's even simpler. Just toss them in a bit of olive oil, sprinkle on the rub, and toss again to get them all evenly coated before you roast or grill them. So, remember that boring chicken we started with? This rub is the fix. When you use it, you're guaranteeing an amazing, flavorful crust and a super juicy interior every single time. That brown sugar caramelizes, the spices create this smoky, savory crust, and the salt actually helps the meat hold onto its moisture. The moment you pull this from the oven, the smell alone will tell you you've won. That first bite is no longer a meh, it's a wow. It's the difference between food that's just fuel and a meal you're genuinely excited to eat and proud to share. Here's where you get to play. Think of this recipe as your perfect starting point. Love spicy food? Add more cayenne or throw in some chipotle powder for a smoky heat. If you're into more herbal notes, try adding some dried oregano or thyme. Don't be afraid to experiment and create your own signature blend. Once you've got your mix just right, store it in an airtight container. A simple mason jar is perfect, and keep it in a cool, dark place like your pantry. When you store it properly, it'll stay fresh and potent for at least 6 months. Make a big batch, and you'll always have it on hand to rescue any meal from the brink of blandness. And there you have it, a quick, easy, and unbelievably flavorful all-purpose spice rub made with ingredients you already have in your kitchen. It saves you money, has 0 preservatives, and most importantly, It will make your cooking taste incredible. So say goodbye to boring meals and hello to delicious, perfectly seasoned food every single time. Thank you for watching. If you try this recipe, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below and let me know what you're going to use it on first. And don't forget to subscribe for more easy recipes and kitchen hacks that pack a serious flavor punch. See you in the next one.